Hi, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Kirstin Jones, and I want to show you really quick something that's really exciting, and it's a freaking fantastic deal. It's in our current May sales flyer, but like I don't think people really actually realize what a fantastic deal it is. And so like it's that time of year, right? We're all like getting ready to barbecue. It's so exciting. It's fun. We're ready to be out in the sunshine. And we need all the perfect tools. And there's some stuff that we don't normally have that's actually out right now. I'm really excited about, and it's in this set. And it's like, it's way more than 50% off. So it's like really a good deal. Like better price than I can get when I buy product at wholesale. So I just wanted to show you what we have, and then like what's exclusive, like what you normally can't get. And then I want to show you some like cheats, some hacks, because I'm all about that. So first thing I'm the most excited about, so in this set is our Marinators. We call them the season serve for Tupperware, but normally the one that you're used to seeing, the one that you grew up with, is this one right here, right? Like mom had it, grandma had it, dad had it, everybody had it, right? It's this one right here. And it's the Marinator. Why does it work? Why is it cool? That's the normal one. I'm going to show you the baby one that's really hard to come by is here. And this is what I'm so excited about. Well, I'm excited about all of it, but I want to show you why this one's cool. Like, so people don't know, like, if you haven't been around Tupperware, you might not know, like, why this is cooler than other things. So if you see, I don't know if I can get it closer. So you see the little, they're like little triangles, like little baby Egyptian triangles. And they sit in here. When you put meat in here, normally you put meat like in a plastic bag or something, right? And God forbid that like there accidentally is a tear in the plastic bag, and then you open up your fridge when you thought you were marinating your meat, and really you have a murder scene in your fridge. This is actually what you marinate your meat in, or other things. You can marinate other things too. Pasta salad's one of my favorite things to marinate. But there's little triangles, and what happens is you put the meat in here, the juice runs around in here. You only have to use maybe like a quarter of the marinade, because what happens is you put the juice in here. These just elevate the meat, just the little triangles, just enough to where the juice can kind of get underneath. And then you come along every so often in your fridge, but maybe like every half an hour while it's marinating, and you flip it. And what happens is the meat drops, and then the juice goes evenly on the little triangles, and it sprinkles the meat evenly. And then you come along a half an hour later and you do it again, and then the same thing happens again. And so it's actually perfectly marinating the meat. You don't have to drench it. You can use way less marinade. Just like you don't have to throw away so much. It's not so much waste. And you also don't have the murder scene in your refrigerator from the leaky bag, which is also quite nice. So it's the perfect marinator. The only trick that you have to make sure you know when you use this, when you're marinating, is there's no peeking. It's marinating just fine. Because the way that this lid works, people will tell me like, I don't know which side the lid is. Well, neither side is the lid. Hi, Mary. So there's this cool ridge that goes around like this, and then this side has kind of the indented side. I don't even know if I'm using the right words. So one goes into the other. But what makes it awesome also makes it a struggle if you peek. So no peeking. So this is a once use. You wash it and then you don't use it again until it's clean, and you use it again. Because otherwise what happens is the marinade, because it's flowing around in there but just like you want it to, when you open it up, if you try to shut it again, marinade juice gets down in the ridges, and then when you're putting the lid back in, it leaks all over. It's just a disaster. So this is a one and done, but there's really no need to open it halfway through. There's no peeking. You don't need to peek. It's marinating just fine. Leave it alone. So every half an hour, you just go into your fridge and you just flip, right? And then you just flip again, and then you just flip again. And you keep doing that as long as you want to marinate it, and it perfectly marinates the meat. So this is the one that you might have seen your mom have growing up. This is the perfect one. This will hold steaks, chicken. It's long enough to hold kebabs. It actually, well, I like to marinate pasta salad in it as well, because pasta salad's kind of a joke to marinate, right? There's all the juices that go around in it. It'll also random piece of information, if you flip cookies up on their side and run them down rows, because the lid on this is up and it's pretty tall, it'll actually take cookies somewhere without breaking them all. You don't have to lay them out, you can stand them up. So that's actually quite nice. It stores really nicely because the base goes down inside the lid, so you can just store it like that. So this is the current normal one, right? The one that we don't normally carry, and it's my favorite because it's two steaks perfectly. It's some chicken. Maybe I'm just cooking for me and Kirk, or maybe I'm doing kebabs, but I want to do one of the meat pieces separately. I want to chop it up into like little squares and like marinate just the meat, because I don't want to marinate the pineapple and the other things that are going on the kebab, let's just say, right? So I don't want to marinate the whole kebab. So the little baby, this little guy, and this is brand new, so the lid is on super tight, which is fantastic, but it's fantastic if you're marinating, not if you're demoing. So here we go. So let me show you. This is the little baby, and like to give you perspective, let me show you like, sometimes, or there's just maybe like 2 of you and there's not a whole grouping, so you don't need all of them. That's the difference in size. So that's, and this guy is so hard to come by. And when we sell him, everybody wants one of these. So you normally can't get them. Not only can you get this one right now, it comes in this fantastic set that's normally $175 for this whole set. And you can get this deal for $79, which is like off the charts phenomenal. So these are my 2 first favorite pieces that are in this set. Okay, so the marinator and then the baby, we call them the season serve, and I think we call it maybe like the mini season serve or something. It kind of depends on who's in charge that week when they name it, because sometimes our names change. But anyway, you got to have those. Then I'm going to show you, here's the hack. You want to see the hack? This is my favorite little hack. Okay, so this is the oh gosh, what I just forgot its name all of a sudden. It's the all-in-one shaker. There you go, all-in-one shaker. But here's the hack. Are you ready? It's a baby. I also love the babies. I'm a little attached to it. Why do we like miniature things? I don't know, but I just love it. So here's the baby, okay? And it has a little shaker like normal. But here's the hack. If you've been a Tupperware customer for a hot minute, you've got other shakers, right? You've got the one that is the classic one you grew up with, and maybe recently you've gotten the newer one. Check this out. So cool. The other, well, before I show you the hack, it's like the 10 o'clock news, you gotta wait. Before I show you the hack, you can actually drop raw eggs in here, crack them in one at a time, as long as you don't break them. Put this in your cooler, right, with the lid down, and the eggs will actually pour out of the spout one at a time. So if you're going camping, I personally don't camp because I find camping, I feel like camping is pretending to be homeless, and I have no intent of ever being homeless, so it's not really my thing. But if I was gonna camp, or if I was gonna glamp, or if I was gonna haul eggs anywhere in a cooler, it's the worst thing ever to haul, because you end up putting them kind of on the top of the cooler and you try to shut the lid and not crunch the eggs, right? So much better. Anyway, here's the hack. So put your eggs in here, or not eggs, put whatever you want in here, actually. Emily. See, Emily? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me camping is not pretending to be homeless. It is. You're sleeping in the dirt. You're cooking in a fire. You know, all the things, right? If I'm going to go on vacation, somebody's going to make my bed and somebody's going to cook for me. That's all I'm trying to say, because I cook all day long and I love cooking. But anyway, here's the hack. So the old school shaker, the middle part looked like this, right? So some of you might have this, right? It fits in here, so you can actually put it in here and use it if you want. What? So exciting. But the new one, if you have the brand new one, it fits in here too, so you can use it too. What? So if you have any of our other shakers in your cupboard or something like that, or if you just want to buy one of the bigger ones because it's cool, you can have one of these. Why is this cool? Why would you need it? It's like a blender wheel. So you can put it in and like shake stuff up, and like you can like, oh, let's say you want to make scrambled eggs while you're camping. Throw those bad boys in there and then shake. You know, you crazy camping people, you know, you don't need electricity, right? So you can do this. You can, I personally think the shaker is the best for making drinks. So you can put ice in here. You can put, my favorite drink is called a grape knee-high, and you can put a shot of vodka, a shot of sweet and sour, and a shot of Chambord. And then you put the ice in here. You squeeze some lemon, like a wedge of lemon in here, shake, 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 and pour it up in a martini glass, right? These are the best shakers ever. Love them. But you can do whatever you want with it. Honestly, you can, it doesn't need a little wheel. I'm just showing you the hack is that the wheel from our other shaker fits in here, right? You can make pudding. You can make I don't know about whipped cream. I feel like you'd have to shake for, you know, a lifetime really. But anything you want to shake. My husband, who's walking by right now, he just waved. He likes to shake up protein drinks. Like he does all the workout stuff, right? So he's always like shaking up all these like concoctions of, it doesn't look good or smell good, but he likes it. And sometimes he shakes up, like my mom likes these green drinks. It's like the dried green plant of something with like 800,000 salads in it all in one shake, right? So if you're one of those people that's shaking up all these kinds of things, these are great for you. But make sure you have one of our bigger shakers so that you can grab the hack and grab a blending wheel from the other shaker and use it in our small one. Because sometimes you don't need the big shaker, sometimes you just want the small one. Just saying. Okay, so anyway, that comes in the set. not the blending wheel, that you have to get yourself. But I'm just showing you the cool hack. So that comes in this awesome set. Then, what? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Okay. So this is like all the fun things, right? I mean, does anybody else love fun things like me? I am like a tool. I love gadgets. I love things. I love electronics. I love all the things, right? What is chicken in a backpack? I do not know what question you were asking. But anyway, so this is one of those tools and it does all the cool things. But I'm going to show you kind of a fun hack with these bowls in this too, which is also kind of cool. So it's got this cool little cup. And you can like juice lemon or juice limes on here, which is really nice. And the little holes keep the seeds from going down in, okay? You can zest if you are a zester. If you make HelloFresh recipes, I make a lot of those. I love the HelloFresh recipes because I get bored and because they do the grocery shopping for me, but I can cook and I use all my Tupperware tools all the time when I cook with them because nothing comes prepped. They do a lot of zesting of lemons and limes. And so this is a fantastic zester and it catches it all in a little bowl and then you can go over and dump it where you need to. It also has an egg separator and I have to resist the urge every time that I see an egg separator to sing, you got to keep them separated. Okay. So welcome to my brain right there. But egg separators are great. Yes, you can do, if you are that person, you can crack and like separate it in your hand. I can do that if I want to, but my hand always ends up gooey, even though my egg comes out perfectly separated. So the reality is you can just do it here and it's just easier. Plus, if you're trying to cook with your kids, like you've seen videos recently of me at cooking with Braxton, I'm really trying to engage him more in the kitchen and cooking because he eats terribly, honestly. He just doesn't want to try anything. And so I'm hoping that if I can get him to cook with me, which he's really enjoying doing, that maybe he'll try some more foods that are good for him and just get some variety in his diet, honestly. So these are the kind of things that are really helpful when you're trying to teach your kids because that's really nice too, or just yourself. So here's the hack with these. So they got this fun little, and it comes with a lid too. So if you want to, and the lid has, so I'll show you, the lid has like a little pour spout thingy right there too. So if you have if you've juiced lemon or lime and you want to just pour a little bit out, you can just pour a little into it, and it'll just come out the little holes. It's just so cute. Hi, Wendy. Okay, so the hack with this, which is so fun, is that, check this out. These bowls are so awesome. There's a different word I want to use, but I'm probably not appropriate, so I won't use it. But I love also, okay, so I'm going to show you the hack, but also check these lids out. I love how these lids go on. Seals, sorry, not lids, seals, Tupperware seals. But okay, so do you see how they're a little bit different? Usually they're on the side. These are, hi Tammy, hi Darlene. These sit kind of on the, I don't even know how to say that, the inner, they're inside. They go on like a dream. And let's just say, I love all of the different lids and seals and things like that. Some go on easier than others. Over time, they always loosen up and they all go on. These go on like a dream from day one. So I'm just going to throw that out there. A little bit of information for you. You're welcome, okay? So always with Tupperware, you want to, when you're putting these on, you always want to start away from the notch on the back side. So you start right here and then go around and end at the notch and they'll go on easy. But did you see how easy that was? Super easy to go on and off. And these are brand new. I literally pulled them out of the plastic wrap today. So they're super easy. But here's the fun hack. And they're just cute. And I'm going to show you perspective. These are fantastic size bowls. This whole set, I've already showed you. I showed you the season serve and the exclusive mini that you normally can't get. I'm crashing it everywhere. I showed you those shaker and the hack, and that you can pretend to be homeless and go camping, and you can put your eggs in here and they'll pour out one at a time. So much easier to store them in a cooler like this. I showed you the all-in-one set with all the pieces and all the cool things, and you got to keep them separated. And then I want to show you, oh my goodness, right? This lid right here. So this goes on. So here's the hack. This is so fun. Okay, so hi Faith. This has this cool little hole right here. And check this out. This makes my heart just so happy. What? You can put this thing, and it's got the little notches even on the side of it. It's built just, I don't know if you can see that. See the little notch? It's built so that these things can go right there, and they actually snap on. And then you could sit here and juice lemons till really till you turn blue in the face. Like, honestly, like, I don't know how many lemons it would take to fill this bowl, but you'd be here all night. Let's just be real. Okay. But you could zest till but if you were doing something else and you just needed to, like, maybe you're making waffles or something like that and you already have the batter and then you just want to put like 2 egg whites in it, or, I don't know, whatever you want to pour in it, whatever thing you want to do with it. You could use the top of this to finish, or a little bit of zest or whatever. It's, these bowls sold out. So you can't get these bowls except they're in this grilling set. So they sold out. These bowls were already pulled and packaged separately. So they are in this set, but they would have already been like separated at the factory. So they're in this other set. So they were going to be sold separately. Well, they were sold separately, and they were so popular that we sold out of them. So you can't get them anywhere but this grilling set. But oh my goodness, they're a better deal in this set. So like, who even cares? $179 worth of stuff for $75. Like, that's better than any discount you could ever get. Like, and if you're a Tupperware consultant, you know we get 25% off the lowest marked price. So I'm just saying, it's a great reason to join my team, because what? So anyway, back to my little hack. So you can put these on here, right? Like, you can put these on here and you can use them for whatever. But then here's the really fun thing. Like, so this has, it's hard to see it, but it has like a really cool little ledge thing. So if you had something in here we're mixing and then you wanted to pour it out slowly, liquidy, you can go like that and it pours it out. Like, oh, you can strain. So like, let's say, I don't really know why you would be cooking pasta in here, but let's just pretend like you are. Maybe you have been cooling hard-boiled eggs in here and you've got water in here. I call that the speed cool when I'm in a hurry. Then I might pour cold water in the hard-boiled, like, in the hot hard-boiled eggs so they cool faster. But then you want to get rid of the water, you could just do that and they'll just pour out the side like a strainer, right? So I'm going to show you the other bowls in this set, because these things are, I feel like they're bigger than the camera is making them look. So I'm going to give you perspective. I'm going to pull out one of my Thatsables, because you all know what a Thatsable is, right? The 32 cup famous bowl. I just want to give you perspective of how big this big bowl is compared to a Thatsable, so you can kind of see it. So there's the small guy. He is, I didn't really look at the sizes. He's 14 3/4 cups. That's pretty good size, guys. This guy in the medium is 25 1/4 cups. That's big. 25 cups. These are fantastic bowls. Like, you're really getting your money's worth and then some with this set. Like, I mean, I'm probably going to show all you guys and then we're going to sell out of them, but I don't even care because it's that good. Like, these are that awesome. But the big one, look at the big one. So here's, see if I can set them side by side and you can see them kind of. Let's just see. So like, it's actually, might even be bigger. Let's see. 40 cups. What? So this is 32. So this is our normal, I mean, if you speak in liters, I don't, but 7.8 liters. 32 cups. This is the big beast. This is the Tupperware famous Thatsabowl, all the things. We love this bowl, right? 40. This one's bigger. What? And it's beautiful. Do you see how pretty it is? I don't know if you can even see. Like, seriously, it takes a lot for me to put a bowl in my kitchen because I've been doing Tupperware for over 20 years. And there's been a lot of bowls. And they're amazing. They're all amazing, right? But I'm actually contemplating putting these in my kitchen because I just love them. I actually really like the flat bottom too. I don't know what it is about that. The new Clearly Elegant line, I really like the flat bottom of those too. And I didn't even know that I would like it till I started using it. And then I got kind of emotionally attached to it. Why do we get emotionally attached to things like bowls? I don't know, but I am. So the bottom of this is kind of flat. And then if you can kind of see, it's got a pretty, like a shiny and then a matted kind of space. And then inside it's matted. It's just a really awesome bowl. And the lid, did you just see me put that lid on and off? It goes on nice and tight, but it's so easy. I just need more things in my life to be easy like that. Can I just say? And then you can burp it, right? Or since you've gotten older, maybe you're expressing your air. I don't know, however you want to call it. But look at these bad boys. Like, what? And yes, this has the flat lid too. I just showed you guys the super fun lid, right? But it has the flat lid too. Like, if I hold it up next to my head, maybe you can kind of see like size proportion. Like, it is really big. Like, it's a fantastic set of bowls. What a gorgeous, like, oh my gosh, for a gift. I don't know how much you spend on wedding gifts, but if it's somebody you actually really like, $79, and they get $175 if you got them this whole set. So once again, it's the bowls that you can't get anymore because we sold out of them. They're only in this set. So that's crazy. And then it's the season serve and the mini season serve, which are the Marinators, right? And the mini is the one that you can't get anymore. So like, you can't be sad when this is gone. I'm gonna be like, I told you so. So like, everybody needs that in their life. Everybody needs like several, because usually a marinated chicken and beef and all the things, right? Because who barbecues one thing? Come on. And then the baby, if you haven't noticed yet, I make up all my own names for things. So my apologies that my name doesn't always match the name of the thing. I like to make up my own names. So I gotta keep it fun, right? This is the all-in-one shaker. I call it the baby shaker, but whatever. You know, well, at least I don't call it the baby maker. I call it the baby shaker. So remember my hack that you can grab the old school. If you have any of the other Tupperware shakers, you can, the little blending wheel fits inside here. So if you don't have one of the other Tupperware shakers, then you might want to add one of those to your order. And then all of the pieces that are the all-in-one. Woo, I'm flinging stuff everywhere. This is what it's like when I cook too, just an explosion of things. But I make good food, so who cares, right? So here's all the pieces to the all-in-one shaker. And then remember, these little bad boys pop into the top of this bowl. So that is the grilling set. That's what I wanted to come to you tonight and show. If you don't have this in your house, you are missing out times 100. It is, all of this stuff is worth $175 and it's on sale for $79. You can't even get these bowls because they're sold out. So this is the only way you can get them is in this set. You can't even get this because we don't normally sell it. So very hard to come by, right? And then you're gonna get like, I mean, honestly, what's, like if you were doing 75 and 75, that'd be 150. So that would be 50% off and it's 179. So it's like, I don't even know, what does that make it, 60, 70% off? I don't even know. I'm not a math person. Mr. Johnson told me that I might use it someday in life. And the reality is I got calculators, so I don't really need it. So that's it. That's what I wanted to show you. If you are on my team, make sure you go back to our team page because I'm going to do a fun little challenge that has to do with these really awesome sets. If you are a customer of one of the Rock On team members, definitely go to your Rock On team member and ask her about the grilling set and make sure you get yours quick because I have a sneaky suspicion that these are going to sell out too because they're that awesome. And if you are my personal customer, you are one of my friends personally, then send me a message and I will help you get yourself hooked up. But no matter what version of it you are, remember if you are on our team and you want this set, you get 25% off. So it's worth $179. The retail price is $75. You would get 25% off that. Great reason to join our team if you're not already on it as well. So, so all of those reasons, no matter what your version of all of this is, you should definitely have one of these in your life because it's awesome. And I really do think it's going to sell out. So, that's all I wanted to show you. Have a great night. Talk to you soon. Bye.